It was wonderfully special and moving when he described having that last conversation with me and getting to avoid those possible regrets, but more so getting to express that kind of gratitude and sharing that today to do the work that he's doing. It just makes it truly wonderful.
Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Jimmy Wayne!
Thank you so much.
My name's Mike and just got done seeing Jimmy Wayne. And as a successful person in life, I've realized that there's a lot of things that sometimes we don't think about. And Jimmy's message to me has just absolutely hit home and helped me realize that even though I found success at this stage in my career, I'm actually going to go home now and sit with not only my kids, but my family and see what we can do to try to touch the world the way he's touching it. And even though I'm not a person who's famous and on stage like he is, he's helped me realize there's ways I can touch my community just the same, and just doing it one person at a time can have an impact, and hopefully have an impact like B did for Jimmy in his life.
I can feel you watching in the night. All along with me, oh, waiting for the sunlight. Oh yeah.
This is the first time I've actually ever heard of him. I'm not really a big country fan, but you know, from the moment that he came in, he just had this really great energy about him, and I was thinking, oh great, he's really talented, he sang a song. But then when I heard his story, it just really touched me. It just shows that you don't know what somebody's going through by looking at them or what they've been through.
We're standing in the same spot, and I'm looking at B. She's looking at me. I said, B, I'll be back in 3 days to pick you up. We'll go to another show. In her soft voice, she said, goodbye, Jimmy. All right, B, I'll see you later, but 3 days. Goodbye, Jimmy.
I think it brings back a value and a thought that I carry with me, that where you spend your time and your money is what you value. And Miss B put her time into Jimmy. And I think we all need to be a bit more like Miss B and value people.
But immediately I thought to myself, I am so thankful that I said thank you and I love you to the one person who changed my life forever.
I'm not from this country, and one of the things I want to do in life is actually help people. And so seeing people, going through all that and going forward and not just stop in a place but start helping others, that's what motivates me to go forward. So thank you for that speech.
I just had the opportunity to hear from Jimmy Wayne and his presentation, and what a powerful, wonderful message he has. It's amazing to hear how unique all of us are in our life experiences, and how with the right attitude and with the right support system with loved ones and others in our lives, how we can overcome them. I think it's a great motivation to be that someone for other people.
The goal is to get every state in America, every state, to extend foster care to age 21, like California, Tennessee, North Carolina has done so far as a result of this campaign.
Really did impact me. It touched my heart, not just to hear his story and what he had been through and what he'd overcome, but I'm particularly touched by his motivation to do what he said he was going to do. When he was laying in that bed thinking, when I make it, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do something to change or to help, my brothers and my sisters in this place, and he's doing that. And I think that that's amazing, and honestly that's probably my biggest takeaway from the experience today. And not only that his motivation is inspiring, and has inspired me to try to dig deeper and find a way that that I can make some type of change or get involved. I had no idea about the state laws and his cause. So the fact that I know now, and then I can share that, and I can try to do something in my state and help promote what he's trying to do.
Thank you.
The story is very, very powerful and very sad, but at the same time, it's so inspiring because coming from a life of such struggle in his early life, and yet he has this very a humbleness and a peacefulness about him. And everybody in our audience, we had over 800 people in the audience, and everybody has had a time in their life when they really felt like they were struggling and felt like they couldn't get past it. And to hear his story, I think it gave everybody a little more courage and a little more strength to go out and make get through the struggles that they're in and make something magic happen with their lives.
When we try to make it work, we only hurt. Love ain't supposed to be this way.
I was sitting at a traffic light in Nashville, and this song had already gone up the chart, sold about 500,000 records, and I'm sitting there in my blue Honda, beat up Honda with no air conditioning. This girl pulled up beside me, beautiful girl. I looked at her. I usually don't look, but she looked. I was looking at her, and she looked down at my car and rolled her eyes. Before I could tell her she was singing along to my song on the radio, she drove off. Hey, you could have had pretty kids. Could have had your curly hair, my eyes real close together.
It's not where you've been. No, it's not where you've been. It's where you're going. It's where you're going. It's where you're going.
That's a failure.